Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. Let's talk about, I've been sitting on this piece of content for a very long time, but there's enough of you who are nudging me to make it that I'm going to try to make it as diplomatically as I can. So I'm going to bring up something that I've noticed. And because I am neurodivergent, one of my special skills is pattern recognition in puzzles. And if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. It doesn't affect you. You're not special. But in any case, I notice things that a lot of people don't, and that's part of what makes me a really good orthodontist. But I've been kind of subtly watching all the shooters, especially the school shooters, the church shooters, and the conservative shooters. These are the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones, the domestic abuse shooters, the ones that are Americans that are doing this, not the illegals that are coming in. I'm talking about the homegrown domestic shooters. Okay, so you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones, not the ones that have a bunch of crimes behind their belt. So there's a few I'm not talking about. The ones that have a giant rap list that are just bad people, bad criminals, not the ones that actually were raised pretty well and just something went weird in their head. That's the ones I'm talking about. You guys can figure out what I'm talking about, okay? So with that in mind, go look at their faces. Every single one of them from the last year or two or three. Go look at their faces. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm not mentioning any cities. I'm not mentioning who they shot. Go look at their faces. I want you to look at their faces, and then I want you to watch two of my videos, and one of them is posted. I just don't have a cover image. So the one video I want you to watch, because this is going to teach you how to learn to read faces. And that is something that an orthodontist or anyone that does orthodontics needs to be good at. And honestly, if you find this interesting and you find that you have a special skill at this, then you would actually probably be really good at orthodontics. So that's the reason why I'm putting this out here as a bit of a litmus test, because if you're seeing what I'm seeing, you'd be excellent at orthodontics. Okay, so the first video I want you to watch is the one that's titled, What is the Rule of Thirds? Or just rule. Rule. It should come up if you put in the keyword rule in my channel. Let me put it up and just make sure. Yep, it's the first video that comes up. What is the rule of thirds in orthodontics and facial harmony for treatment planning vertical? Okay, so I just posted that a few days ago. I don't have a cover image, so if it looks weird, that's why. Watch that one. Then the other one I want you to watch is the E-line. E-line, letter E as in Edgar, separate word, E-line. The E-line content, okay? Aesthetic plane and E-line. Watch all those about profiles and harmony. So we're looking at vertical harmony, we're looking at asymmetry harmony within the facial vertical picture, and then we're taking a 90-degree view and we're looking at the profile and harmony. That's going to teach you a lot about screening for vertical AP issues without using a Ceph. Oh, another video I want you to watch. Yes. The video is called Screening for Vertical and AP Issues Without Using a Ceph Using E-line. So it'll pop up in your E-line as well. Okay, so look at those, and then I want you to look at all their faces. What are you seeing? Dang, I'm seeing asymmetries, like massive asymmetries. I am seeing clear mouth. Oh, another video, mouth breathing and lip incompetence and habits. Yes, habits. I want you guys to watch a video. I have a video on identifying habits. And let me find, yes, the keyword is identifying habits from Ortho Records. Another great one. Another habit one, finding the source of the habit. Okay, finding the source of the habit. So your keywords are going to be habit, E-line, two different words, E-line, okay? And the asymmetry one that I told you about earlier. I forgot the name. What was the name of that one? I'm going to tell you in a second. It was rule of thirds, okay? Rule of thirds or rule, E-line, okay? Those are your keywords, and habit. I want you to watch all the videos before you finish listening to this one. Okay, now we'll go in. Now that you've watched all those videos, go pull up all those. It's not funny, okay? Go, seriously, it's gonna blow you away. Pull up all that, try to find profile image and full facial images with the hair out of their face and stuff like that. You're gonna be blown away. What am I seeing? I'm seeing clear mouth breathing. I'm on almost all of them. If you're mouth breathing during the day, your mouth is hanging open, airway face. I'm seeing airway face. That's another great video for you. Airway face. I think I have a video called Airway Face. Yes, I do. What is an airway face and how does it affect your plan? Okay. As long as long dolichocephalic faces, backwards and downwards growth. All those videos are going to be great for you. I'm seeing lip incompetence. I'm seeing MYO issues, myofunctional issues. I'm seeing very large vertical faces growing down and back. And it was weird because I was watching, know if it was TikTok or Instagram, but somebody who clearly wasn't a dentist had made this video pointing out the shooters, quite a few of them, and putting up their faces and drawing all over it. But he wasn't using the right words, and he was like totally wrong in what he was saying. But I was like, all right, somebody who's not an orthodontist noticed this. And he's saying kind of the right things, but in the wrong way. But I was like, dang, someone else needs to make a video. Because here we are doing a deep dive into what is causing, and I know they're pointing fingers at a lot of political stuff, but what if it's just airway? What if it's just airway? I'm gonna say it again. What if it's just airway? There's a lot of us holistic airway facing orthodontists. You guys are making fun of us out there, but what if it's just airway? Things are growing wrong. They're not getting the rest in the airway they need at night, and it's making their brain not work right. We already kind of know that's a thing. And I've gone over how that works in my YouTube channel and how there's not any great direct studies, but there's a lot of indirect studies, and we're seeing in our practices. What if it's airway? Okay. And I'm not the only one that's concerned, because I'm like, is it okay to leave faces like this? Am I going to create a bunch of really crazy people who are going to do weird things because they're not using their brains right? You know, like, how does this affect me as an orthodontist? I'm not okay leaving faces like that, but I can't do all this treatment for free either, you know? And to be honest, if you're gonna catch this stuff, you gotta catch this stuff young, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not stuff that can be caught and fixed without jaw surgery as your teenage years. So are these parents or are these doctors dropping the ball on screening massive airway and habits cases? And what if this is part of all this is going on? Again, I am conjuring, I'm conjecturing, I am making, assumptions that are probably not right. These are just based off the patterns I see. I'm just saying, what if someone needs to study this? All right, thanks so much.